News is it's the last time you're going to see me today. The bad news is that there's still a second half of this shit. Welcome to the halftime report with the score: the Bengals 72 and the Browns nothing. There really is no point. Now, is there? There's nothing to analyze. Although I have my Jeff Driskel impersonation. We just ran the clock out. What do you mean I wasn't supposed to throw to the middle of the field? Oh, oh, oh. Which way did he go? Oh, oh, oh. You know, pornography shouldn't be on TV, and you're right, Greg. Ron, this one should not be on TV. There's just some things that are not made for human consumption. This is awful. And it's true. There's nothing, literally nothing to be said about the first half of this football game. It is predictable. It was expected. It was just a matter of how bad, and it's worse than anyone could have thought. If you would have told me that these players didn't practice, I'd agree with you. I'd say, wow, I don't know why not, but they obviously didn't. Really incredible. What happened to Shelby Harris? Yuri-san is saying on a positive, the game doesn't matter and hopefully no injuries. Shelby Harris was down on the field. What happened to him? So, and what this does is it really puts into perspective. Hey, Big Lurker, how you doing? It really puts into perspective how great a job that Joe Flacco's done, that he could just get off the couch and immediately play. This guy has no clue. Jeff Driskel is going to be selling car insurance, honest to God. This is the last you'll ever see of him in the league, and rightfully so. Some people were cut out for this, and some people were cut out for something else. And he's still 30 years old, and he can find out what it is that life has carved out for him, but it's not playing football. So it's a shin injury. Do we have any question about how serious it might be? Just asking. Yeah, and this I don't understand, although Jacksonville has been playing poorly the last couple of weeks. But man, to be losing the way they're losing is hard. David, chill out. If you didn't know Cincinnati was going to win this game easily, then you're just getting excited over nothing. Calm down. That's a high ledge you're standing on, and if you slip, you'll fall to your death. It's called talking somebody off the ledge. I can't wait for the game here in Japan. I'm trying to follow on the NFL website. All right, Yuri-san. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the NFL, what kind of popularity it finds in Japan. I have no idea. You know something? The Bengals were favored by 7. I didn't even try to predict this game because I would have predicted it exactly as it's happening. They weren't going to score any points. They weren't going to do anything. They can't even get a first down. I mean, and the receivers don't know which direction they're going in. It's all the stuff that and he should have started out using his legs, but anything but his arm, right, Brian? Yeah. And he lobs everything, doesn't he? Everything's a touch pass. I don't understand. Not throwing to the middle of the field, not throwing he doesn't have what he used to have, and he shouldn't be playing anymore. And now we're updated to 21-13. The Titans over the Jags. I'm not so sure that it looks like anything at this point. The Titans have had a tough season, but they always play hard, but they lose close. The Jags will have nobody to blame but themselves on this. And again, I was hoping that we would play the Jags. Playing C.J. Stroud in Texas is 50-50 at best. 50-50. Yeah, I remember you now, Yuri Sign. Yeah, right. You were in Lorraine and you became a fan. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're out of the country, this is the place to be. If you're in the country, nobody wants to have anything to do with me, and I can't say I blame them. If the Jags lose, would that be the worst collapse in NFL history? It's, I think what it is more than anything is, and I don't want to ridicule just for the sake of ridiculing, because I don't believe in kicking somebody when they're down. But Trevor Lawrence was built up to something that he wasn't ready for. And these injuries may be piling up on him. I don't know what's going on. But whatever it is, it's a bad situation for that team. It's astounding. And then for all you Baker bros, 3-0 in the big game that Tampa has to win, and he's playing against the Panthers. Panther piss. 3-0. Baker's really putting on the points, isn't he? Yeah, it's you know. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think Trevor Lawrence has done anything for the big buildup, but the white quarterback out of Clemson with flowing hair, it was too much for the NFL to resist. Yeah, just it's 6-0 now. Oh, Baker's using them field goals. Baker bro's going to say Baker's kicked 2 field goals in that one. Yeah, that's just yuck. So, yeah, I see that it is 21-13, and you give up 21 points to the point-starved Titans. Something is definitely wrong. I hope the Jaguars somehow manage to come back and win this game so that we can play them. That would be a very nice thing. That would be good for us. And you say that, Liberty Bell, but you have a quarterback who can beat you with big plays, and you have a quarterback who can run and who's not really dinged up. He had off a concussion a couple weeks back, but it doesn't matter who you play. You have to win because it's a week by week season once you get into that. And Mark Ross is saying the Panthers are suffering from the dreaded fumble in the end zone. Did they fumble in the end zone? Oh, God. I mean, if you can't beat the Panthers, you can't beat anybody, for God's sakes. It's just incredible. So what I can tell you is this. There isn't going to be a post-game show because I don't see a game happening right now. I just see an exhibition. It's kind of like the Hall of Fame game. What do you have to say about it? And Tony Fields is playing really good. There's not much and everyone's got to have a different opinion. It doesn't really matter who we play. I mean, at this point, I think the team understands it's a win week by week proposition, and you can't afford to have a bad game. And the problem is all these teams that are going to be hosting the Browns. So the Browns clearly had a better season and a better record. It is unfair, but everything about the NFL is unfair, in my opinion. Let the Steelers in, Buffalo out. It lowers the competition. Yeah, the Steelers game. I watched that yesterday. It's yeah, and Mason Rudolph. I'm like, oh my God. Yes, that's right. Your boyfriend, Renee. He has a bad this. He has a bad that. He's done nothing as a pro. Nothing. He went to the school you love. You're a fan of the Clemson team. That's who he is. You're loyal to him, but he's done nothing. And bad shoulder. They said he had a sprained ankle before he played us. Peterson once again said, I don't know if he's going to play. You've got to see more from him. And of course, right at game time, there he is, all ready to play. It's horse shit. Your coach is horse shit. The quarterback, if he is hurt, shouldn't be playing. But he's not hurt because he didn't have a high ankle sprain like they said. It was a lie, a prevarication. They made it up. But now he should be healed from that. Now they're saying, well, he's got a shoulder injury. We didn't give Deshaun Watson any goddamn, he needed surgery. I won't believe that Trevor Lawrence has a shoulder injury until they're conducting surgery on him. Talking about horseshit. God damn. And that's true. The Jaguars were 8-3 at one point this year, but it ain't how you are during the season, it's how you finish. And if you can't play a little dinged up, no, you're not going to play. Oh, here's our bright, beaming light of sunshine. Burrow and Lamar will single-handedly keep us from ever winning the division. Wah! Oh, Ricky! Ah! Jesus Christ. I love Lucy and she loved me. What has Joe Burrow done? Burrow. My channel is buffering. Then you better check your computer. I'm showing a full signal up on my screen. I'm sorry, Renee. Unless you're trying to be funny. Burrow and Lamar will keep us from winning the division. The only one who can keep us from winning the division is ourselves. So let's just look at it that way. Yeah. And this guy's in Nagasaki where the women wiki wacky woo. And I'm clear as a bell in Japan. I really think so. Thank you, Yuri-san. Babaloo. I'm so happy somebody got my old Arcane reference. I realized I wasn't doing Lucille Ball because that would really be disgusting. I don't even want to think about that. And since 8-3, they've lost to everyone but the Panthers, and they're trying hard. January depresses David. No, we're still in this. Jeez, he's not this game. But obviously, whoever they put in front of us, we have to find a way to stop them. And if a rookie quarterback dissects us in Texas, they deserve to go on. We don't. It's that simple. All right, I'm getting out of here because if I don't, I'm going to be answering to all of this strange stuff. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who jumped in and joined us on the halftime show. No post-game show. You will see me, I promise, on Monday. That I can guarantee you, and we'll talk about who we're going to be playing when we know for sure. Thanks, everybody, and until tomorrow, hasta la vista, Pastor Heads. Let's enjoy the second half of the Cavaliers game. Bye.